Hello and welcome. This is Puka Tutor, your study mentor. So this is a follow-up video following the 6 assessment objectives that were described briefly in the previous video. In this video, we're going to look at assessment objective 1 for GCSE English Language Paper 1 AQA. As discussed in the previous video, assessment objective 1 is linked to question 1 in the first section of paper 1, which is the reading section, and it is described as identify and interpret explicit and implicit information and ideas, select and synthesize evidence from different texts. This objective is assessed using question 1, which is typically framed as list 4 things about, and it's worth 4 marks. This requires the student to do 2 things. First being to understand and follow instructions from the question, and the second one being to read the short excerpt between the lines specified in the question. By answering the question correctly, the student demonstrates 2 particular skills: their ability to scan content, find the right information, and their ability to then break that information down to summarize it, and thereby meet the assessment objectives in AO1. Of course, students can get the question wrong and lose the 4 marks by doing things that they're not required to do, such as providing irrelevant and convoluted responses, or responses referring to a different part of the passage as opposed to the specific lines instructed in the question, and also responses using verbatim from the passage. So copying down exactly what the passage says doesn't demonstrate your ability to interpret information, to select the right piece of information, and to summarize it. And that concludes assessment objective 1. I hope you found this helpful and informative, and I hope that if you follow this guide, it will help you improve your grade and also help you understand how to approach the question. If you'd like to find out more about the other 5 assessment objectives, then I recommend looking at each of the other videos.